As we all know, most laws come about through tragedy. Welcome to the very first episode of Riding with Jimmy James. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a retired law enforcement officer. I am an active volunteer fireman, and I traded in my patrol car to drive a school bus. Yeah, a little crazy. Sometimes I often wonder if dealing with criminals isn't a lot easier than dealing with a bunch of rowdy kids, if you know what I mean.
All right, knuckleheads, spring break's over. Sit down and shut up. I got 9 more months of this. Don't start it on day 1. Yes, sir.
Folks, in this very first episode, let's talk about why do school buses have to stop at railroad crossings, besides the obvious. As we all know, most laws come about through tragedy. So let's go back in history to the morning of December 1st, 1938. A school bus of 39 students was on their way to Jordan High School in Utah. They experienced low visibility due to a severe snowstorm. The driver was a Farrold Silcox. Although Slim stopped at the railroad crossing that morning, but he did not hear or see the train coming down the tracks at approximately 60 miles an hour, according to the records. The train was roughly 2 to 4 hours behind schedule, leading Slim to believe that the train had already gone through. As the bus proceeded across the tracks, the train slammed into the side of the school bus at 60 miles an hour, dragging the school bus approximately a half a mile down the tracks. The accident claimed the lives of 23 students and Slim, the driver, becoming one of the most deadliest bus accidents in U.S. history. Because of this tragedy and several other train versus bus accidents, became the law that requiring all school buses to stop at railroad crossings. Today, every school bus, whether they're loaded with students or not, are required to stop at all railroad crossings. They have to open their doors, their window, look, listen to make sure that there are no trains coming, and then proceed across the railroad tracks. I'd like to thank you all for listening to this first episode of Riding with Jimmy James.